week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America into society. I want to start out giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters start listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother mothers I were A.K.A. Matas, and I'm coming back with another quick video. And as you can see, as you see for the title, never give up. We're too close to the end. We're too close to the end of this thing, man. And this ain't the time to be giving up and being weak. You know, hey man, we gotta stay strong. So what I was gonna do, I'm gonna let this video play before I really start driving, and then I'm gonna go from there. So let me let this pull it back. Hold on. Let me read this disclaimer first. You know, just in case, you know, because you never know. You gotta do things just in case. If this phone stops tweaking, I can't even get into it. But this the disclaimer of. No, let me see, man, because I don't know what the hell just happened. This phone is, that's why I'm about to have to go and switch this phone out to get the other phone. But basically, man, I'm going to play this video if I can get to, so I can't click on nothing right now. You know, this is being Satan right now to me. I want to do this all day. Now I want to do it when the video about to get set. Okay, there we go. Let me get this disclaimer. That's why I can't wait. Get this other phone, cause I'm gonna get another phone, man, for my let me see, where is it? Where can I go to get search for the pictures? Give me 1 second, Salakia, for the delay. Okay, I got the disclaimer. So this is the disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under the section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under the section 107 the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes. So this is fair use, man, such as comment, news, reporting, teachings, scholarships, and restrictions. So yeah, man, this is fair use, man. So I'm gonna let this video play, and then we're gonna go for that for the video, for the sit down. Just want to read that, so get that out the way. Hold on. See, give me a second, because it's being Satan right now, you know. I literally had everything keyed up. Now I got to do this all over again. Hold
on. Watch immersive short drama.
Alright, now I'm about to play it.
So I saw this post where it showed, you know, the iconic Kid Buu versus Vegeta. Vegeta gets up. Kid Buu didn't think he was going to get up. And I saw the comments, and I saw some comments talking about how, yeah, but he got his ass beat again. But that wasn't the point of the video. And that's never the point in life. The point is that you get back up. Using that logic, he fights Beerus, gets his ass beat. Goku saves the day. He turns Super Saiyan God, fights Beerus, Beerus leaves. That's an L for Vegeta. He gets back up, starts training, he learns God Ki, he learns Super Saiyan Blue. Resurrection F. He fights Frieza. Frieza blows up the planet. We call that an L for Vegeta because he let him do that. Cool. Goku saves the day. Guess what? He got back up, kept training. The Universe 6 tournament happens. He fights Hit. Gets his ass beat, gets dog walked, doesn't land a single attack on Hit. Guess what? He got back up, kept training. We go on to the Goku Black arc. He got stronger. He fights Goku Black, gets absolutely dog walked by Goku Black. He gets back up, he keeps training, and he gets stronger. Beats the dog shit out of Goku Black and tells him who the fuck he is. Move on to the Tournament of Power. He fights Jiren. He loses. Bad. He gets his ass beat. He gets back up. He fights with Goku, and he evolves. He gets stronger. He unlocks Blue Evolution. then Topo goes on to fight him. He's beating the dog shit out of Vegeta. Vegeta's fucking pinned up against that wall. He doesn't know what to fucking do because he's getting overwhelmed. Guess what? He gets back up and he fights and he beats the shit out of Topo. Knocks that man clean off the fucking ring. He beats the shit out of Topo. I feel like the problem with society is that we like to get too focused on falling down when you should really be more focused on getting back up. Change is going to happen. That's for everybody out there who feels like life ain't giving them a break. Keep getting back up. It is important that you keep getting back up. That is the lesson that is being taught in that video that people are just not getting. Always get back up. And you're going to fail sometimes. Sometimes it's going to be a catastrophic fail. Look back at the Buu Saga. Remember, we thought Vegeta was on his way, and then Buu Saga, he just went all the way back. Turned Majin, he wanted to be who he was before because he felt like the person he was changing into was weak. Nah, he got back up. He realized how much he fucked up, and he fought Buu. He made some progress. Don't give up. Just keep getting back up. So I saw this post where it showed.
So man, basically, man, hey man, we getting too close to the end, man. This ain't the time to be giving up, getting weak, quitting. No, man, it's gonna always be a battle, man. You know, like, you know, he was saying, you know, carnal things in life and all that. That type of getting back up. But the point is, man, we don't matter how much Satan try to attack you, you should be getting up and continuing this fight. Cause we got a race to win, man. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to return and destroy this place. And if we want to be a part of that chariot ride, which is the so-called UFOs that they call chariots of the Most High, and you want to be part of that, you got to keep fighting, man. Ain't no giving up and no quitting. You can't quit now. Because if you quit now, guess what? You're not going to get that chariot ride. You're going to be destroyed, man. So we going to always go through these battles and these hurdles. But the number one thing you should be doing is fighting to get back up. Never quit. Stay spiritually motivated in the mind to do that, because, hey, everybody in this world, you know, it's not going to always understand what this thing is about. But we understand what it's about, and we got to continue, man. You know, this going to be a constant battle to continue, no matter what the hell you're going through. I think it's 10 and 13. Let me see. That 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Yep. All right, yeah, this 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There has no temptation taken you, but such as common to men, but the Most High Power God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation always make a way to escape, that ye may bear it. Exactly. Yahweh Shem Yahushua always find a way for us to bear these things. This is why you don't quit and you don't give up. You continue fighting. You know, this is all we got at the end of the day, man. Salvation is nearer than we believe, man. And if we want to be a part of this salvation, Lord willing, the fight, we got to continue to fight. You know, the fight don't quit until everything is done. You got to be done with the race. You know, this is a race, man. This is around Romans 13 and 11. And it says, and knowing that, knowing the time that is now, it is high time to awake out of sleep. For our salvation is nearer than we believe. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. So if we want to hope to get salvation, guess what? You got to fight for that salvation. And you got to hope that Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to forgive you for all the sins you have committed and did, man. Because we messed up, man. We ain't perfect. We did things that we shouldn't have been doing. We messed up in the truth. It's a lot of things we have done, you know, that can really mess us up out here, man. you know, because we make mistakes. We not perfect. But the point is, man, we push and we continue this race. You got to continue this race. You got to continue this fight because everything that's going to get thrown at you, you know, you're going to go through these battles because you battling safe. But guess what? You got to keep pushing through. Hey, the Lord like a good fighter. So you got to, hey, put your dukes up. You got to be like Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, whatever. Whoever you deem your greatest boxer, your greatest ultimate fighter, or whatever, you know, John Jones, whatever, you know, Anderson Silver. I don't know why I couldn't get his name out. Anderson Silver, you know, whatever your greatest fighter that you think of, man. And the point is to continue pushing because you're gonna get knocked down, you're gonna get pushed around. But the point is, you get back up and continue this fight. Because this is a race. We can't be lukewarm in this thing. It says, "Ye be lukewarm, the Lord will spew you out of His mouth." So we're not to be lukewarm. We are to continue pushing, fighting, and doing what we're supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, hey, the race is not given to the swift. So we gotta pace ourselves sometimes. You know, it's gonna always be a constant battle. This is Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua say, you will be saved long as you endure to the end. So we got a job to do, man. Our job is to fight and endure this. You know, and understand that this is our duty because we are unprofitable service at the end of the day. So don't matter how much you think you're doing, you ain't done enough because the scripture says we have gone astray for the Lord. We supposed to seek Him 10 times more. So the point is, you're supposed to be seeking Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua daily. This is a daily battle, a daily thing to be doing. You gotta be seeking Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know, that's it. Ain't nothing more, nothing less. The ones who the world eagerly call just God, and the ones who eagerly call the Son of the Lord, so-called what? Jesus Christ is Yahweh Shah Mashiach. So you gotta be pushing and fighting and hoping that, hey man, we are part of that number because you ain't got no guarantee that you are part of that number. You don't know if you are part of that number or not. We don't have the golden ticket. You know, we don't have the golden ticket. So if you want to be a part of that number, what you gonna do? You're gonna push because we don't know. Everything is predestinated anyway. You know, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua already got everybody life written out. Everybody's life is written out and mapped out. So the elect gonna do it, you know. And if you got that spirit of keep pushing and pushing and pushing, you're gonna do this thing all the way to the end anyway. You know. That's why, hey man, it's a constant thing. Videos should be getting laid down every day. There's no way in hell that you're not laying a video down every day. There's no way in hell that you're not pushing every day to the best of your ability. You know, this is an everyday thing. This is not, or you don't take breaks. We don't take breaks from the truth, man. It's not no thing where you just take a break. Oh, I'm about to take a break. No, man. It's no breaks. We'll get our rest in the kingdom. That's when the rest gonna come. When we gonna finally be done with all this teaching, finally be done with all of this, you know, hell we going through, finally be done with all this wickedness. Because, hey, the MOTB is here, man. The MOTB, I was gonna do a part 2 on that video, what I did yesterday about the MOTB, about the microchip that they want to put implanting people, you know. So you gotta understand, man, that's coming. It's coming, man. And people don't want to see it. Hey, the hell with the people who don't want to see it. We see it. Our eyes is open to it. We ain't ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what he's trying to do and what he's trying to put out here, man. We already have the understanding. We got the download. We know what to expect because we know what time he on. And he want to microchip everybody. He want to put that implemented chip in everybody, man. You know? But look, we are not to take it. None of that, man. So this is why you gotta battle, you gotta fight, you gotta do what you gotta do. We ain't here to quit, man. We ain't here to quit. This ain't no quitting thing, man. This is what we gotta stand on, stand 10 toes down in this thing, man. You supposed to be standing 10 toes down, 10 toes down, man. That's how you do it, man. You gotta be ready for this battle, man. This is gonna constantly keep going until the Lord say it's over, and He say, "My good and well and faithful servant." If you want to be that good and well and faithful servant, you gotta push, man. Regardless of what the hell you going through, you gotta push. This is First Corinthians 9:24. Know ye not that know ye not that they which run and the race run all? It says, but one receiveth the prize, so run that ye may attain. And hey, you already know, like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, hey, they did all of their things for an incorruptible crown. Really pushing, uh, getting a hoop on and all of that, right? Pushing and doing everything they can to be the greatest basketball player alive, right? So if they doing that to be the greatest basketball player alive, how much more we have to be pushing to be the best men of the Lord alive? If we want to be the greatest men of the Lord alive, we gotta push it. This gonna always be a push, man. It's gonna always be a constant battle, regardless of how you feel about it or how you think about it. It's gonna always be a constant battle, and the battle don't stop until Yahweh Shem Shai says it's done. So we're going to keep battling. We're going to keep pushing until Yahweh Shema Shai said it's over with. And it ain't over until he returned. And that's when we going to know it's over. Or they said it ain't over till the fat lady sing. So, hey, man, it ain't over yet, man. This is something we got to be putting our mind and focus on. I always focus on this. It's nothing come above this truth. Nothing, not even your own family, not your woman, not nothing come above the truth. You know, I always remember that. So all of these things that they setting up to get this new NWO started, this new world order started, right? Is not going to benefit us. That's why we should be looking forward to this place being destroyed. We shouldn't be looking forward to building our house here, getting land here, and all of that. We're not supposed to be looking forward to them things. We supposed to be happy with the daily bread we get in and push. We'll have all the finer things in life in the kingdom of heaven. We ain't got to have it on this side yet. It's coming. I ain't saying you don't buy nice things for yourself. If everybody like nice things, you might want to buy something nice for yourself. But the main important thing is focusing on your Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Verse 25: Every man that striveth for the every man that striveth for the masteries is temperate in all things. Now they do it to attain a corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible. I therefore shall run, not as uncertainly, so I fight. I not as one that beateth the air. So man, this gonna always be a constant battle. This gonna always be a constant thing. You gotta push. See, these people do these things to attain a corruptible crown. They strive for the masteries to attain a corruptible crown. We do it to attain an incorruptible crown because we want to be that well, good, and faithful servant at the end of the day, man. That's the whole point of us pushing and doing this and standing on our P's and Q's and really taking this serious and really following the accolades that Yahweh Shem Yahushua got lined up for us. So if we want to be a part of that, we got to push, man, no matter what. This ain't no quitting and taking breaks. And no, we don't take no breaks in this truth. This is not going to happen. When this stuff go down, it's going to go down. And if you want to be protected, ain't no taking no break. Ain't no taking no break, man. If you want to be protected in the times that's about to come, you're not taking no breaks. You're going to push. And that's as simple as that. And, hey, man, how about your mouth shot got us? But this is what we got to do, man. We got to stay on it. We got to fight. That's as simple as that. It's nothing more, nothing less. If you ain't fighting, you ain't pushing, guess what? You're going to get left behind, man. Because Yahweh Shem Shai is not about to wait on us. We need him. He don't need us. And that's the mentality you should have anyway. Understand Yahweh Shem Shai don't need us. We are very irreplaceable. Very irreplaceable. The Lord don't need us. You could be replaced at any given moment. That's where the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai should be coming in, striking into your mind, understanding, damn, man, I could be replaced. Because it can happen. If you don't want to be replaced, you get on your shit, you push, and do what you got to do. But I'm about to close this because I don't want this to be a long video. I'm about to try to get in this house because I got to get some rest. But I got to handle some things, man. I got to make a quick move real quick. It is what it is. But, hey, man, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do, man. This is, you know, a part of this life. But, man, just remember these things. Remember, don't give up. Don't give up. Be the best man of the Lord you can be for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Don't be no half-ass man of the Lord. Don't. Do what you're supposed to do and get on top of your grind. Don't fall to the wayside. Like these other guys. Look at the Lord destroying these camps. Look at this Harkar and Sakari. This punk ass Sakari trying to talk mess. Coming back talking mess, man. All this, and you knowing that's getting pegged in your butt, man. So I'm having a female peg you, man. The peganator. That ain't gonna get swept under the rug, bro. All of this wickedness that y'all on is being exposed in these last days. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna keep exposing y'all because y'all wicked. And y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn not to play around with Yahweh Shem Yahushua's word. So, man, we got a job to do. Just continue pushing, continue fighting, continue having faith, and we gonna get changed in the twinkling of an eye. Man, we almost out of here, man. We almost out of here. I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna close it. We almost out of here. This is second Ezra 6. I'm gonna start at 7 because I'm gonna close it with this. It says, "Then answer I said, what shall be the pardon of sunders of the time? And when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow?" And we seeing the beginning of it that follow right now. But we got to keep pushing. Ain't no giving up because Satan coming to bother you. Hey, man, talk about that in the scriptures as well, man. You got to prepare your soul for temptation. You're going to go through all type of temptation. You got to prepare your soul and get ready for it. And he said unto me, from Adam unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob held first the hill of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. So remember them things. Remember that. Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. This is the end of this so-called white man's world. These Edomites. This is the end of them. These white men. They're done. These white males. Because they're not men. They're wicked. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to get rid of them, man. They're going to be destroyed through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Simple as that. That's why we just got to keep pushing and doing what we got to do. Remember that, man. They done. You're going to go through this. This is a part of the battle. This is a part of the battle. We getting tried as gold in the fire. You're going to get tried and you're going to get purified and you're going to get all the dross taken off of you. So we going through the fire now so we don't enter that physical fire later because America will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire in the midst of World War III. So this is why we got to push so we don't get in that physical fire and we'll be all good. But I'm about to close. Just like I said, man, I'm done. I gotta give me some rest. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barak Thumb, and a Bob of all.